Louis Ross and his fiancée, Jennifer Campbell, were arrested on Friday on murder and conspiracy to murder charges. The district attorney would only say there is insufficient evidence to make a case and that the investigation is ongoing. Campbell, who is 6 months pregnant with Ross's child, is Hassani's biological aunt and foster mother. She spoke at a vigil in Oakland after she was freed when charges against her were dropped yesterday.
That we had nothing to do with it. He's our little boy. We want him and we want him home. And our main concern is finding him. And we still want people to come out and we still want people to know that he is missing. And there are no leads, nothing. He's yet to be found. Find him.
Hassani, who has cerebral palsy, was reported missing on August 10th by Louis Ross. Ross told police that he left Hassani in his car behind a Rockridge shoe store where Campbell worked, and that when he came back minutes later, the boy was gone. Oakland police have reclassified the case from missing person to homicide, even though Hassani's body hasn't been found.
I mean, they're doing a job. I can't question their job. All I can question is what's in my heart, and I know what's in my heart. And anybody who knows me knows what I'm capable of and knows what I would do. And knows this isn't even in my character or even questionable.
Police have publicly questioned Ross's story. They've said scent tracking dogs found no trace of Hassani at the shoe store, and not one person reported seeing him in Oakland that day. They've also pointed to an angry text message sent by Ross to Campbell before he reported Hassani missing, in which Ross threatened to abandon the boy on BART. Ross, though, has maintained the text was sent in anger and that he would never have left Hassani.
Authorities in Oakland, California are searching for clues in the case of missing 5-year-old Hassani Campbell, who is disabled with cerebral palsy.
He is last seen by his foster father, Louis Ross, when he leaves Hassani behind at the back door of an Oakland shoe store to let him in from the inside and meet his foster mom.
Within a few minutes, the aunt, Jennifer Campbell, says she opened the door, but Hassani was gone.
And I thought maybe he was hiding behind something, or maybe he was looking, or maybe it was something.
I say, what do you mean? Where's Hassani? And I look around to the side, and he's no longer there.
Police searched for 6 hours, but they say there were no witnesses who could place Hassani behind the store other than Ross.
Last seen with his foster father, taking him to an auto parts yard, and then the foster father says he took him to a storefront where his aunt had worked, and little Hassani had gone to the back of the store, and that's the last he saw of him. Staff writer, San Francisco Chronicle. What is the family makeup here? You've got Louis Ross, who is, as he puts it, foster father. Jennifer Campbell, who he is dating, and I believe she's pregnant with his child. That's Hassani's aunt. Well, where's biological mom and dad, Jackson?
Well, they live in a neighboring city, and, you know, I mean, we've talked to family, and they say they're devastated by the events here. I should note, by the way, that they have brought in a dog, both at the scene and during the searches over the weekend. They've repeatedly brought in both dogs that are specially trained both to look for bodies and to look for live people who are missing. So they've definitely been doing that, and as I said, the family says every day that they can't find him is obviously causing them even more concern.
Okay, and the future for Hassani was what? Louis Ross was going to marry his aunt, and that's who was going to raise him?
That looks like they were moving to get custody, final custody of him.
Gotcha. Brian, there's the family dynamic that you had mentioned. What do you make of that? Well, you know, it's pretty intricate there. What are your thoughts?
Family complexity always interests me, Mike, because the more people you have around who might have strong negative feelings toward a child or that child's parents, to me, become more potential suspects when something like this happens. Also, I'd be interested to know in what all the nationalities are of everybody involved, because we've seen some international kidnappings where people have known where a child was going to be at a particular time, like a drop-off, a set drop-off time, and they believe they should have had custody, and boom, they pick the kid up, and they're gone out of the country.
Yeah, but before we, Jackson, what do we know about the relationship between Louis Ross, the foster father, and little Hassani? Anybody, any neighbors, friends, family talking about that?
Well, you know, that's very interesting. The neighbors say they have not seen this child. You know, he's not like he was playing regularly in the neighborhood. As far as, you know, just the relationship between the foster father and son, you know, he appears, and by the account of the family, that he was a devoted parent, and that there was also a daughter, a younger daughter, who is 1 year old, and she was also disappearance occurred.
And she's fine. She was.
Yes.
What there was a transfer to the aunt with her?
Yes, she was actually with the foster father in front of the store.
Okay, guys, thanks so much, Jackson.
No, he had cerebral palsy. He is not an invalid. He does not need these braces to walk. They're basically to shape his feet. So what we're asking is that if you want to help keep our son in the news, don't let him become a picture on a milk carton box 5 years later that you never found. You want to help? That's what you do. All of you, that's what you do. If you help him, let him go. Let him go.